What's going on, y'all? It's your boy No Credit, and I'm back again with another one. I need you guys to do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification icon for more videos like this. That being said, let's get into it. Guys, am I the only person still mad about the fact that Charlo ducked Terence Crawford right in our face? Terence Crawford been saying for years, after I beat Errol Spence, I'm going for his cheerleader, JERMELL CHARLO, to become 3-time undisputed. Charlo knew that. PBC knew that. And Charlo commit the ultimate crime to the sport of boxing because he should have never did what he did. Charlo would rather lose to the bigger man in Canelo Alvarez than lose to the smaller man in Terence Crawford. Because losing to Terence Crawford will hurt more than losing to Canelo Alvarez because people will give him excuses. I remember guys used to say Charlo would knock out Terence Crawford because he's too big. And I just used to laugh at these guys like, y'all don't know shit about boxing. Charlo's not nowhere near the level of fighter Terence Crawford is. He doesn't have the heart, and he doesn't have the skill set to keep Terence Crawford off of him. Now everything is coming to the light. People are looking stupid. All those people that was in the comments, Charlo will knock out Bud Crawford. Like, stupid shit they were saying. Like, what did you see in Charlo that told you he could knock out Crawford? This is a guy... I really question people integrity and people smarts and people knowledge on the sport of boxing because, like, what, bro? Why don't y'all do y'all research? This is a guy in Charlo who holds a 50% knockout ratio. He almost got knocked out by Brian Castaño the first fight. Brian Castaño is a 5'7" fighter who's way smaller than Terence Crawford. He almost KO'd JERMELL CHARLO in 4 rounds. But JERMELL CHARLO was able to survive. We heard stories of Errol Spence punching on JERMELL CHARLO and sparring. How quickly do people forget? We heard a bunch of stories of Errol Spence punishing JERMELL CHARLO in sparring, destroying this guy in sparring. Now, if Errol Spence is a better fighter than JERMELL CHARLO, what do you think Terence Crawford would do to JERMELL CHARLO if he gets his hands on him? My thing is, I'm very upset. I don't know why people are not upset. Charlo literally stopped greatness. Errol Spence, Terence Crawford already had his career planned out. Errol Spence, Charlo. Errol Spence, Charlo. Charlo went up in weight where he had no business going. He got advised wrong by the PBC or whoever got in his ear. He got advised wrong to go up in weight to fight Canelo Alvarez, throw away, give up an easy loss without even trying to win, just for a payday. He literally robbed the bank. You know what I'm saying? But in doing that, he ruins Terence Crawford's plan. He literally ruins the man's plan of becoming 3-time undisputed in 3 different weight classes. Do you guys know that? Crawford was going to be the fastest person to 3-time undisputed because Charlo would have been next with this Spence situation. All Charlo had to do was just stay in his weight class, defend his belt against Zoo, and keep his WBO belt. Instead, he got stripped of the belt. Now he's about to get stripped of the IBF belt. He just ruined everything, bro. You could have stayed there and fight Zoo, a guy who isn't really proven yet. I mean, he got some good wins against Tony Harrison and The last guy, Brian Mendoza, that was a great fight. I can't lie about that one. That Brian Mendoza fight was a great fight. Tim Tszyu showed us he's the real deal. So, at the time, before Charlo moved up, I don't know if Tim was ready enough, but Tim is ready now. Anyway, Charlo didn't have to do that, man. Charlo literally stepped on Terence Crawford's toes by moving up in weight, losing his belts. He did that on purpose to sabotage greatness. He don't want Terence Crawford to become 3-time undisputed. And he said it before. Do you guys know Charlo said he would rather vacate the belt for Terence Crawford to go collect it than let Terence Crawford come up there and fight him for it? Do you guys know that? Do you know that Charlo said that? Charlo's a sad excuse for a person. I'm trying to debate who's worse, him or Earl Spence. They're both worse. They're both on the same level when it comes to scumbags. Anyway, Charlo, the crazy thing about this, Charlo hates on Earl Spence. Somebody that was working for Charlo, they told the truth. They said Charlo talks crazy on Earl Spence. That's crazy. If that's true, Charlo talked crazy on Earl Spence. And he's envious of Earl Spence. Earl Spence needs to watch out for Charlo, man. You gotta watch out for a guy like that. He was acting like he was Earl Spence's biggest cheerleader the whole time. He was talking shit behind the man's back. Because like Crawford admitted, he proved to the public that Charlo was fake. He said, Charlo used to be cool. And then he started being fake. That's why I want to punch on him. So, when you think you're cool with a guy like Charlo, he's really talking bad about you behind your back. Pretty much. You got to watch out for guys like Charlo, man. This shit is crazy. But anyway, Charlo messed up the bag by going up in weight to fight Canelo Alvarez. He looked scared in the ring. He didn't even try to win. He went there to pick up a check. Canelo said he wanted to punch on him because for years, Charlo talked a lot of shit. There's videos of Charlo saying, I could beat Cinnamon. I could beat Canelo. And then he went in there and he folded. He went in there and he folded. He didn't even try to win. That's the sad part. He just went in there to pick up his check and see the 12th round. Let me read what Crawford had to say in his post. He said, okay, y'all, I'm over JERMELL CHARLO. He's no longer on my hit list. He went out there and he laid down and let Canelo spank him like he was his daddy with no type of resistance. Congratulations, Canelo. You made the so-called lion look like a baby cub. Wow. Unbelievable stuff, man. Charlo literally went in there to lay down. He showed absolutely zero resistance. He didn't care about winning. He didn't care about nothing. He didn't care about his reputation. And then you know what's sad about that? This fool was crying in the dressing room after the fight. Crying for what, bro? You didn't do nothing, bro. What are you crying about? Like I don't understand the Charlo brothers. They have this persona like they have this persona like they're the baddest guys on the planet, but then when push comes to shove, they fold. This is what this clown had to say after the Canelo Alvarez fight. JERMELL CHARLO. He said, I'll fight Terence Crawford at my weight division. I'm waiting. I'm about to get back right in training. Like, stupid shit, bro. Now you want to fight Bud. Why you ain't wait for Bud and Earl to be done before? Why you ain't wait for Bud and Earl to be done? You ain't had to go up and wait, bro. You could have fought Bud. You could have fought Tim Tszyu. Keep your undisputed titles. and fought Terence Crawford for undisputed. Make the fight even bigger. You could have made a lot of bag fighting Terence Crawford. You didn't have to fight Canelo Alvarez, man. Who idea was it for this JERMELL CHARLO guy to fight? It was his idea. He was the one that was talking. Undisputed versus undisputed. Stupid shit. This guy's a clown, man. He's an embarrassment to the sport of boxing. And him and his boy Earl Spence is trying to step on greatness. Earl Spence held up the welterweight division for 5 years. And now he's trying to hold up Terence Crawford's career with this eye injury and rib injury bullshit he's saying online, which is disgusting for the sport of boxing. Man, I see this Sam Watson guy everywhere. Is this guy the real Al Heyman? Because I remember Bob Arum throw shots one time. Bob Arum was like, he might be the real Al Heyman. And when I say the real Al Heyman, I'm pretty sure Al Heyman is a regular guy. I've seen him before. But I'm saying the real Al Heyman mean the real guy that's in charge. Because I see Sam Watson everywhere. And that's him right there in the ring with Canelo Alvarez. And Floyd Mayweather saying what's up to Canelo Alvarez. But Charlo's a nut, man. He went out sad. He had no business fighting Canelo Alvarez, man. He should have just waited for Terence Crawford by defending his belt against Tim Tszyu. He took all that shit on Tim Tszyu just to run up and wait and take a... It almost looked like he took a dive against Canelo because he didn't try to win. He called that man Tim Kahoo. All them times disrespected a man just to duck the man to run up and wait. Ridiculous behavior by JERMELL CHARLO. You can't support a guy like that. And you can't support his stablemate Earl Spence. I'm trying to debate who had the worst year, Earl Spence or JERMELL CHARLO. I mean, they both had a great year because they both got paid. But I'm saying worst year in losing people respect for him. Because everybody lost respect for Charlo and everybody's losing respect for Earl Spence Jr. You know, I don't know if they can ever gain the public respect back. Who should Canelo fight next? He's definitely not going to fight Demetrius Bivol. If I had to pick who Canelo would fight on this list, Canelo would rather fight JERMELL CHARLO. He ain't fighting David Benavidez. He don't want to fight Crawford. And he damn sure ain't going to fight Demetrius Bivol again. All those four undefeated fighters, the only one he'll take is JERMELL CHARLO, in my opinion. He'll take JERMELL CHARLO's O. He's not taking Demetrius Bivol O. He ain't taking Crawford O. And he might not even take Benavidez O. So, out of all the four guys up there, Canelo is probably going to go for JERMELL CHARLO, a guy who's been out of the ring for all that time and just fought a guy that Terence Crawford KO'd. And Charlo couldn't even KO this dude. And Jose Benavidez. You know, he won almost every single round, but he still could have knocked this dude out. This dude moved up to middleweight, bro. You should have knocked this dude out in 4 rounds or less. And you came into the fight overweight. And you still could have knocked the dude out. You know, so yeah, I think if anybody on that list I showed before, if Canelo's going to fight any of them, it's going to be Charlo. JERMELL CHARLO, not Crawford, not Benavidez, none of them guys. Crawford says, Twin Charlo, you went out sad, man. Didn't even try to win. It is what it is. Your boy No Credit. I'm out.